You damaged their vehicle.
It was you.
Look at that. Look at the mark right there on the door.
You did it.
That? Oh, okay. Who was sitting in the driver's seat?
I don't care. You did it.
I'm sitting over here. You hit that damn thing.
Before you started.
You did it twice now. You did it before, you did it now.
Prove it.
Well, you're really having a good day, aren't you? Complaining about those people that smelled.
Well, I couldn't even eat.
I had no problem eating.
You don't smell anything.
I don't think they were that bad. I think it's just you.
Because you can't smell.
Oh, please. You're like Scott with the skunks.
If God was in there, he'd be dying. He'd be gagging all over the place.
Like Scott is bothered by the smell of urine. Drove around with you, didn't he? Man. Obviously the people have physical disabilities and you're, making a fuss about it. One day that's going to be you.
No.
Oh, yes, it will be, because the more you complain about somebody else's physical disabilities, more likely it is you're going to have the same thing. Mm-hmm. Especially with your horrible diet, you're a stroke waiting to happen.
What horrible diet?
Look at what you're eating. God.
Cerebral.
You have a sodium diet right there.
I didn't even put soy salt on it yet.
No, you were drinking soy sauce out of a cup right there in the Chinese restaurant.
I was smelling it, so I didn't have to smell the other.
So you were snorting it, is what you're telling me. You were snorting soy sauce.
I am soy sauce, yes, okay.
Who does that? Oh, the funniest thing happened the other day. Zachary, he's Meisha's grandson. He calls the shop, gets David on the phone. He says his ex-girlfriend locked her keys in her car with the Superette. Because somebody go up there and see if they can get in the car. So David says he'll do it, because I was up back working. He goes up there, and he, with a coat hanger and some other shit. He works with a Corolla. He works on it for a while. He finally gets the door open. He calls him, okay, the car's open. Your stuff's all there. You got to come down and get the car. Well, we can't do it right away. I'm picking her up after work. I'll be down there. Just take her wallet and and stick it in the center console and put the keys over the visor. Leave it open. Okay. He opens the console. Guess what he finds in there?
What?
A big bag of weed. He sees that. And so he calls Zach back and he says, I found your party favors. And Zach starts laughing. And then David says he's thinking about taking some of it and sprinkling it on the manifold of the car. I said, yeah, that'd be really good. Think about this. You're standing there holding a bag of weed when the deputies pull into the parking lot, because they always stop there for coffee and shit. How you could explain that? Freaking kids these days, just like you.
What?
That was you back in 1990,
Not.
You're right, 1970s, more like it, but no, thank you.
Stop!
Yeah, you had a big baggie of weed in your car, I'm sure.
No, I didn't.
Where'd you hide yours?
I don't hide it anywhere.
Just left that in the open, huh? That's daring.
No, I never usually had any.
That's right, you smoked it right away.
Well, I only got like a little bit from like my person. What?
How much is a little bit?
Like a couple joints worth. Like nothing.
An ounce. 2. Every other day or every day?
Whenever they were there.
Every other day then.
No.
Every day. Yeah. Pothead.
I'm not as good, but probably for
I can't hear what you say. All I heard was.
You do your soy sauce?
And you better not be drooling all over the old man's seats.
Not
Or
drooling.
dribbling, whatever you're doing over there.
I said this is definitely not as good like this as it is with soy sauce.
Yeah, that's what it needs is more sodium, sure.
Well,
It's not like you break a sweat every day. You don't need the salt.
it tastes better though. What?
Never mind. Sodium addict, and you say you're not going to have a stroke. Yeah. You're right, the heart attack will probably get you first.
No, but Billy's doctor is worried that he's going to have one.
Probably will.
He said that his what do you call it? His blood pressure, the bottom number is like 110. It's supposed to be like 80 or something like that. And he has a lot of clotting like going on in his legs and stuff.
Well, are they aware that he's been an alcoholic for about 40 years?
He smokes. The doctor said that he's been smoking probably a lot more.
Yeah, he smokes. He
He has a lot more stress with his father and everything.
and he's been using cocaine.
But he don't do that now, like regularly anyway.
But the last time he used it was fairly recently,
No,
so
I
you
don't
know.
know. I don't remember
When he
when.
fell down in the
That wasn't that recently.
wasn't I thought it was. Oh, whatever. But he still smokes like a chimney. And he's pushing the envelope. He's what? He's almost 60 years old. So, he's getting up there. You can't get away with that shit forever.
And then he's with his father because his father's like almost like 90 years old. He's like 86 years old. So he does things like he'll sit at the table, even though Billy should not sit at the table because of his legs. He's not supposed to. He's supposed to be in bed. He does it anyway. So that pisses Billy off because Billy did like got all the doctors all like how he was supposed to, and so that he could go get the operation done, whatever. And then he still doesn't listen to help it. He went back to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Why is your leg all swollen again?" And he's telling the doctor that he only sits at the table for like an hour eating dinner. And Billy's like, "No." He's like, he sits at the kitchen table for like 6 hours a day watching TV. So, and then he had a big blowout with his father, so that got him all like worked up too, because his brother who's useless. He has his own problems, but he's what do you call it?
Drug addict?
No.
Alcoholic?
No.
Acid reflux?
No, where they swallow your tongue. Epileptic.
Ah.
But he's been okay for like the past couple of years, but now he's going downhill again. And all he does is lay in bed all day. And he plays video games all night, and then he sleeps all day. And then, so now...
That sounds cool.
And he lost like $400 on his workers' comp because he won't listen to them when they tell him like to go out and look for a job. He's like, but nobody's going to hire me. But that's not why they're telling you to do it. Just look for the job, But he won't do it. So now he lost money. His girlfriend took off to Florida in a Jeep that he bought, that he lets her drive, lets her take. Now he stopped making payments on, so he's going to be in trouble for that. The house. Before she left, she rented out the house that they had to a girlfriend of hers, and she gets some money for it, even though it's his house.
Well, he could put a stop to that easy enough.
But so he's saying like he can't take care of himself, and then he's trying to take care of his father, and he can't do that. And
somebody just shoot this guy, put him out of his misery.
So Billy said that he can't do it anymore. He's coming home now at night because he said I can't just sit there like anymore. And the topper was that he asked him about the will because his father was supposed to take the will out of his brother's name and put it only in Billy's name. So not to screw his brother out of the money, but put it like in a trust.
Yeah.
Because he can't handle the money because he'll just give it to her.
How much money does his father have?
Well, enough.
Real money or just...
And the money from the sale of the house, when they sell the house.
So we're talking about $750,000, right?
I don't know.
Probably half. Well, you figure, where's he live?
Maybe.
All right, the average cost of real estate there is going to be at least $270,000, $280,000, maybe more.
Yeah, whatever it was. But the thing is, he doesn't want this girl to get the house and the money from the house because that was money that his sister worked for all her life and his father worked for, and they all put it together, and so. But so his father told him the last time he was going to take it out of his name. He asked him the other day, and he said that he didn't do it, but that he's not going to get the house. So he said his father's being secretive, but he said he's not going to get the house, but yet he won't give him any paperwork so he can have,
Well, I hate to tell you this, but he turned the house over to me.
Shut up. But it's so Billy's so why am I sitting here every day killing myself, put myself in jeopardy health-wise and everything, sitting at his kitchen table, watching him when all he does is fall asleep at the kitchen table and hit his head and everything else. And then he's going to turn around.
Yeah, why is he doing that? He has an unemployed wife who could be doing that.
I offered to do my share. I'd
make you do all of it. Because
he doesn't want to take him shopping and everything like that, and I always said that I would do that. Because I know it's important for him to get out and see people and everything like that. Right now he's like a shut-in. He's just
Well, maybe he doesn't want to see anybody.
No, he does.
Geez, I'd love to be a shut-in. That'd be nice.
He likes to get out and go to church and stuff like that and socialize.
Well, I can understand he needs to make some bargains with God, but still, you don't need to go to church for that.
But I offered to do that, and but Billy sometimes gets weird.
Well, I can understand him not wanting to go to church with you.
No, he wants to.
I doubt it, because why would the man want to burn to death? Because he's liable to be standing next to you when a bolt of lightning comes down, and well, collateral damage they call it, but still. Who'd want that?
I usually just wait outside anyway.
I don't blame you.
Stop.
It's obvious why. That's completely obvious. Probably down the street, no less. Yeah, I'll wait over there 10 blocks away.
But so that's Billy's stressed out now.
Well. Oh well. And then he's gonna put up with you. Yeah, his unemployed wife, yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. I mean, what are you doing to make his life nicer? Well, at least you're feeding the birds. What the hell you got in that bag? Oh.
My
Yeah, he's got to deal with you. Constant source of irritation, I'm sure. You're right, massive sources, more like it.
Fuck you.
No, thank you.
Crap.
And, hey! You're going to hurt yourself if you keep doing that.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. It's a struggle to get that open, isn't it?
No.
It really takes a lot of concentration and strength and effort. No, thank you.
Shut up.
Go ahead, guzzle that down now.
No.
Chug, 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 chug. Come on, you can do it.
No.
Let me have a sip.
No.
Come on.
You sound like my cat.
Let me have a sip.
No.
You find that irritating?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do, huh? Well, remember that next time you're irritating me. There you go.
But I never irritate you.
Constantly and all the time, just like you do to Billy.
I do not.
That's why the man has so much stress. It ain't his father. Don't be blaming it on the old man. The reason is right there, and everybody knows you knows that.
I don't irritate Billy like that. He'd kill me if I did.
Imagine he's thinking about it. What was that?
You just put up with it.
What do you think of it is? How do you know I'm not planning something?
You know it.
Yeah, Billy cuts me into that house.
No.
Now that I know he's got some cash coming.
Stop it.
I know just how I do it, too.
Ah.
Be easy. Poison fortune cookies. What does it say? You will be gone soon.
Only fools and dead men don't change their minds. Fools won't and dead men can't.
Okay. Sort of get it. Yeah. So which one are you?
Shut up.
The poison one.
Up.
I gotta answer that one. What does it say?
Treat yourself with the same dignity and respect you give others.
Ah, well, that's never gonna go with you. Come on, Poppy. It's 200,000 degrees out here. Where are you today?
I'm so hot.
I don't know. It must have something to do with it being July. It's usually hot in July. What do you expect?
But
You want it to be hot in the middle of November? And then when it gets cold, what are you going to be doing? It's cold. You don't like me cold. Why? Then I'm going to say, well, you remember when it was July and you were complaining about the cold?
Why can't
Not
it
that,
just be right
not
in the
that you're going to
middle?
be around in November, but...
Why don't I be around November?
Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to say that.
Stop it! Jim,
What?
why can't it just be right in the middle?
Because this is in San Diego. That's why. I'm told it's always right in the middle there.
No, it ain't.
Perfect weather. That's what Scott told me anyway.
No, it is not. Hawaii's perfect weather.
No, it's hot and sticky.
No, it's not. They have the trade winds.
Wait. I was just watching Hawaii Five-0,
I don't care.
and Dano was complaining nonstop about the hot, sticky, 95-degree weather.
It's not.
And you know what? It looked like hot,
It's
sticky,
not, though.
95-degree
Then
weather.
you need to go to Hawaii to experience
Why
it,
would
'cause
I
it's
travel
not.
6,000 miles to find out stuff that I've already seen on television?
Because it's going to Hawaii.
Yeah, I've seen it on TV.
That is not the same thing.
Good enough for me.
No.
Why do I want to travel 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 10,000, however far it
To
is?
see it, to experience it.
I can see it on
You could
TV.
Go to a luau.
I can see that
Take
on
up
TV.
surfing.
That's never going to happen. There are sharks in that water, unless you know. And besides which, there's only two ways to get there. Okay? You can't walk or drive to Hawaii.
I know.
You have to take a boat.
Or a plane.
They sink, and planes crash.
Oh my God! And you could get killed walking out the house by a bus.
Maybe, but at least I'm walking on solid ground, thank you, and there's no sharks.
So you don't live your life because you're afraid that you're going to lose it.
No, I just don't like visiting places that are hot and sticky and 95 degrees. I don't care what kind of trade wind there is. It's still hot and sticky. It's just blowing around wind that is hot and sticky and
No.
95 degrees.
No. My mother and my sisters went there. They said it's beautiful weather there.
I'm sure they stayed in the hotel room, which is air conditioned.
No, they went out. They did stuff.
And what the hell would I do in Hawaii anyway?
Go to the
Visit
beach.
Magnum?
Yes.
Excuse me, driver, take me to the Robin Masters estate. What?
And Higgins. You can see Higgins.
I think Higgins passed away. Yeah, not a whole lot for me to do in places like that. I'm not
Go
a
to the
beach. I'm not a beach person.
Why?
I don't like beaches. It's sandy and there's crabs and stuff around. I don't like that. Broken glass hidden in the sand.
No broken glass.
And there's cats. You know what cats do in sand?
Cats?
Yeah, there's cats in Hawaii. Lots of them.
Not on the beach.
And they might have crocodiles.
Hawaii doesn't
or
have
alligators.
crocodiles or alligators.
And I know
That's
I
Florida.
know they have sharks. You know how I know they have sharks?
There's an ocean.
No, I saw it on Hawaii 5-0.
Oh, God.
They threw a guy in a cage that was floating in the water, and the sharks tried to get at him. Then they left him there because he wouldn't tell them what they wanted. They wanted him to tell.
That was a movie I saw one time. And they cut his arm open. Like, cause
I'm sure they've used it somewhere.
'cause
No.
The shark could smell the blood.
And you know what else they got there?
What?
Active volcanoes, tsunamis,
That's nice.
and
You're
earthquakes.
able to like go and see the volcano. Up close
Until it
and personal.
explodes. Then you know what? Then it goes really quick. First it's ooh, ah. Then it's ah. And everybody's running and screaming. No, I don't see how that's fun. When I can see it all on TV, 6,000 miles away. From the comfort of my own home. In my robe and slippers. Don't have to worry about bed bugs in some strange hotel room.
Don't you ever want to just get out and explore the world?
Did enough of that when I was a kid. Don't even do it now.
What did you explore?
I had 4 50-miler badges with the Explorers.
What does that mean?
The Adirondacks, the Whites, the Rockies. There's a 50. Every time you trek 50 miles on foot through the mountains, you get a new badge.
So,
I had 4 of them, and I was working on a 5th.
and what happened?
The 70s ended, and I stopped walking around shit in the woods.
Why?
Well, actually, if you counted all the walking Mike and I and everybody did in the woods behind our house, oh man, I have like 10 of those badges. We lived out there.
Why?
It was fun, camping, creeping around in the bushes, finding cool animal bones.
Now that would not strike me as fun.
What?
It's just like being in your backyard, like okay. Duh.
Well, it was behind the houses, but it wasn't in the backyard. It's where they're going to build Patterson Crossing now, actually. that patch of land. Oh yeah, we had a whole network of campsites and trails and everything. It was cool. But when I was a kid, I did a lot of hiking in all the national parks.
What
Mesa
national parks?
Verde National Park. Grand Canyon.
Who did you travel with?
Oh, my parents, my grandparents, everybody. And various other people.
Then why don't you like traveling now?
Because I'm now getting older and I'm more set in my ways. Everything hurts more. I'm not into running around and shit like that because I physically can't do it anymore. It's not comfortable. You know, I got bad back, I got foot problems, knee problems. I can't be doing that shit. That's something you enjoy when you're in your 20s.
Why? I would still enjoy it now. I'm almost 50.
You are 50, over
No,
50,
I'm
but
not. No, I'm not.
mentally you're 5.
Shut up.
Okay?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does actually, because mentally you're 5. You don't know, and we know you would not enjoy it. A, because there's bugs out there, including
Well, I know that, but I
ants.
still do it. I went to Yellowstone. That was fun.
Yeah, how old were you?
Well, like, I guess 20-ish.
Yeah, there you
Still,
go.
I would still do it now.
You think you could manage to hike up those trails now?
Well, we didn't really hike up too many trails. We just went to see Old Faithful.
That's not seeing Yellowstone. That's
Well,
that's stepping out of the car, going,
mean,
ooh, ah,
walked around a
getting
little
back in the
bit.
car, toking up your joint again, and heading on down the road. Okay, when you said you visited, I assumed this involved hiking through the mountains and everything else. No, you just visited it to get out of the car, see the one attraction, then leave.
No.
You didn't even take the tour
We
on
saw
foot.
buffalo.
Yeah, big deal. You probably saw it out the window of your car going down the road.
We did, actually.
Yeah,
It
you
was
see?
on the side of the road.
Yeah, there you go.
In the grassy area.
Same thing as seeing it on television. No, travel is no longer fun when you get older. One, you're responsible for all of the bills,
Yeah,
all
so?
of the travel arrangements, all of the aggravation involved with all of those things.
Actually, no, my sister's the travel agent in our family. So
You
we
have to
just say,
stay.
what are we doing today?
One, You can't take your bed with you, your pillow with you.
Yeah, but the bed we stayed at the other day was very comfortable.
And you don't know if somebody just died there the
Shut
day
up!
before. You see, you don't know that.
That's always like one of my biggest fears.
There you go. And maybe they're still there, tucked under the mattress, because that's actually happened.
No, that was in American Horror Story. Did you see that one?
That was actually happened in real life too.
Where?
A number of cases. People panic. They don't know what to do with the body. They stick it under the mattress, literally, to give them enough time to get away. It's happened more than once. And you know how the body was found?
How?
The smell. A day or two later, after who knows how many people have been sleeping on that bed? Yeah. And then you got the bed bug issue. Yeah. You don't know what's been going on. Have you ever seen them put a black light on a hotel?
No, and I don't want to.
Yeah. God knows what fluids are splattered all over the place. No, you don't want to do that.
Well, you could get a mobile home and just like live in that and go.
Yeah, that is expensive. You got to pay for gas, insurance. You got to drive the day. You ever drive from home? I have. It's a pain in the ass.
haven't.
It's driving a bus. Not fun. It's a pain in the ass. No, travel is a pain in the ass, period.
not.
Oh, yes, it is.
It's not.
I don't even like to go to the damn store to buy groceries. Never mind
Well, I don't like that.
going across the country anywhere else.
I would definitely go for a
You know, I did my traveling back when I was a kid. That's enough. A day trip, fine. Once in a while. A week's on the road, no.
It's fun.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You just said you're not even the one that makes the travel arrangements with your families. You're still traveling like a kid.
Well,
Right down to the joints. Yeah.
shut up. I
Yeah.
am the baby.
Well, you are a baby, all right, yeah. Constantly whining. He's hot. He's cold. Those people smell funny.
They did.
I think it's urine. Ugh.
I think they pissed on each other. Nasty. What? What?
Will you stop watching porn on the damn internet?
Stop it.
Okay? It's affecting your mental process. Jesus, not everybody's a fucking perv. Those people had to be like 90 for God's sake.
Yeah, well. Guess
You're-
they're still getting their kink on.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, when you're 90, you know where you're going to be?
Where?
6 feet under for 30
Wow.
years. Hey, I gave you an additional
No.
5 years there.
I expect to live at least till like 82, because that's my grandmother and my mother both did.
So you got 6 more years.
Shut up.
Okay, 5. Tick, 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 ding. Time's up. Expire.
Stop it.
Terry, you ain't making it no 82.
I want to go to the Grand Canyon.
Well, go ahead, who's stopping you?
Money,
Stop it.
vehicle.
Go to the truck stop and hitch. Yeah, you're right, that'd be difficult at your age.
Shut up.
Maybe there's a church group going out there or something you can go with. And you can pretend like you're, faithful and saintly and all that crap. Won't
I
last
don't
long.
even know these people.
Yeah, so? You just want to go to the Grand Canyon. You don't have to know them.
It's more pleasurable when you go with people you know.
Well, nobody you know is going to the Grand Canyon. Buy a bus.
Where am I supposed to go? Oh, hey, Terry, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah. You can take a selfie. That's what people do nowadays, don't they? They take selfies. Next to the Grand Canyon. Here they are. Next to the Grand Canyon. It's me. It's me with the bear, It's me running from the bear, yeah. Here's my camera and the evidence bag recovered from the site of the massacre, yeah.
No.
Yeah, get on the bus and go out there then.
I don't want to travel by myself.
Why not? No one's going to travel with you.
Why?
You're a pain in the ass.
I am not.
All the whining, crying, carrying on. Hey, you know what? You know who? The one person who might take you out there?
Scott.
You got it. You know where he just came back from?
Where?
Colorado.
Really?
Yes. He took a client out to
But
Colorado.
it's such a shame that I have to hate his driving.
Your own driving is far from saintly.
My driving is fine.
You got off easy with him anyway.
Why?
What did he do that was so bad when you were in the car?
I told you about the truck that he passed on the right-hand side.
That's nothing. I've told you the Marcus Derry story, haven't I?
Marcus Derry story.
We're going to the Marcus Derry car show, late 1980s. I forget what piece of shit he was driving. He forgot the exit, so he cuts across 3 lanes of traffic at speed without even looking.
Holy fuck.
Yes. Yes.
Where the fuck did he get his license from?
Cracker Jack box. Same as you.
No. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I never forgot that.
It's amazing he has.
And you've seen the videos when he's hungry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of these days, you're gonna see another one with him getting pulled over for that. I'm waiting on that one.
What?
For that video.
Oh. But when he's speeding through the lights.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah. The lights are just catching red. He's blowing under them. Yep. All he's got to do is catch the right trooper on the right day. Oh boy. Excuse me, sir. Do you give a military this? Shut up, sailor, and sit down. I'm Air Force. We don't give a fuck about you Navy pukes. Oh yeah, it'll happen. He'll have only himself to blame.
I'm just amazed.
Like you with the drunk driving.
I'm
you know?
amazed he has not been in more accidents. How is
Well,
that possible?
Luck. And he may not tell us all about it, all of them. He's wrecked a lot of cars, that's for sure. It's never his fault, but he has wrecked a lot of cars. Like you.
I haven't wrecked a lot of cars.
You burnt a few, you crashed a few.
No, we didn't crash any.
I thought you did.
No.
You burnt one. You blew up a lot of them.
That's not my fault. They're old and they, you know.
Well, you failed to check fluids. I bet if I asked you right now, have you checked the fluids in your Jeep?
No, but I think Billy did.
When?
Before he went on vacation, or while he was on vacation, he said he was going to.
Said he was going to, but did he actually do
I
it?
think he did.
Maybe he just drained out the brake fluid.
Shut up.
If I was him, I'd drain out the brake fluid. Yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
Give me my keys anyway before.
Oh, you were serious about that?
Give me my keys now.
You know where I put them?
Give me. I don't care.
Do you know?
Give me.
Do you know where I put
I
them?
don't care. Give me.
Do you know where I put
Give
them?
me.
Just take a guess.
No, give me.
No, you really don't know.
Give him.
I thought you were watching me.
Give him to me.
All right, fine. Like, hold my hands so I can get them, please. You.
Give me. Fuck.
Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. I want to ask you something
No,
first.
give me.
All right, fine. Jeez, you really didn't see me take your keys and put them in my pocket.
No.
You were standing right there,
Give me.
literally looking at the table. I reached over without even trying to hide it.
I knew you had them.
I picked up the keys. And almost turning to you, I stuck them in the shirt pocket.
Well, I wasn't watching you, but I knew you took them on.
You were looking right at me because you were telling me something. I forget what it was.
Well, but I wasn't paying any attention to what you were doing.
I was taking your keys right there. My God, you are a burnout.
I'm not.
You are burnt. You totally are. You completely burnt.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, totally burnt.
No.
Give me.
No.
Give me.
No.
Give me.
No.
What happens if I press this button?
Nothing.
Just unlocked your car.
Stop it.
Idiot.
Shut up.
Now, when you get to the Grand Canyon, make sure you take the mule ride down. Or you could walk. I walked it.
I would walk down and take the mule back up.
Okay. Well, actually, I don't think they have mule rides from the bottom up. You actually have to ride the mule. Well, the mules live at the top of the pit, so you actually have to ride the mule either down there, or when you get down there, you have to pay somebody to walk up, and you take their mule.
What?
The mules are stationed at the top of the Grand Canyon. They don't take stray empty animals down at the bottom. So if you're already at the bottom, there's nowhere to rent the mule down there.
What? They should have them stationed in both.
They don't.
Well, they should.
Because the tourists all want to start at the top, go to the bottom, and go back up again.
Right, but they don't want to have to climb back up. At least I don't.
What you're going to do is walk down there stepping in all the mule shit.
Oh.
Maybe it'll make a few nice fresh piles for you.
Stop it.
Maybe slip in it, fall over the edge.
Did you go
splash.
to the Grand Canyon?
Yes, I did.
Did you camp there?
Not in the canyon, no, but nearby, yeah.
Why not in the canyon? Don't people do that?
Not where I was, no. They don't usually do that.
Brady Bunch did that.
That was television. And they may have been in a totally... The Grand Canyon's a big damn canyon. It's not...
Yeah.
There's more than one place to go down over there. So... I've been to Four
where else have you
Corners.
been?
Four Corners, Mesa Verde.
What's Four Corners?
That's where 4 states come together. It's on the big res.
What 4 states?
Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and California, is it? Or Utah? Damn it, I forget. I
Utah.
gotta look on the map. Yeah, that's where they got the big Navajo reservation. I was on the big res. I saw that. The Rockies, the White Mountains, the Adirondacks, the Green Mountains.
The White Mountains are in